Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing my everyday makeup look that I have worn pretty much for about 7 months now. It's in my go-to look that I do all the time. I am in no way a professional or a makeup artist or anyone who really knows what they're doing. But I do like doing my makeup and I'm really happy with the routine I found, and I just wanted to come on and share it with you. I know you in the background can see some baby stuff. I promise a baby haul is coming, but I need to do some more shopping and wait for some more bits to arrive. But I am so excited for that video. But anyway, let's get into today's video of doing my makeup. Right, so I start off with my base. This is a primer. This is the Avocado Poreless Primer XXL by the Beauty Crop. I literally just whack this on the back of my hand and then rub it into my face and my neck. I kind of just rub it all over like it's a moisturiser, if I'm being completely honest with you. I know it's not, although it is quite moisturising. I know it's not a moisturiser, but I kind of rub it everywhere like it is a moisturiser. And then we're going to get into the base. So I use, for my concealer, I use the Collection Lasting Perfection Blemish Concealer, and this is in shade, I don't know, this is in shade 5 Fair. There you go. I thought I'd just get a bit closer to show you guys. I literally just put it on both corners here, and I don't put it anywhere else unless I have a blemish or breakout. I currently do not have any blemishes or breakouts. Then I'm just going to blend it out with my Real Techniques brushes. I only really use these. These are like the OG makeup brushes, and I've just never used anything else, if I'm being honest. Being a mum, I've kind of figured out how to do my makeup quick, so I can do my full makeup look in about 20 minutes, which I am actually very impressed with. I don't know why I did that. I just spread it around a bit more. So this might be controversial, but I actually mix a fake tan in with my foundation just to give me a glow, give me a bit more colour. And also then when you take your makeup off, you've still kind of got this bronze look, so you don't look as pale. So I then go in with the Collection Lasting Perfection Matte Foundation in the shade, again, 5 Fair. And then I mix it in with the Nu Skin's Sunrise Instant Glow Tinted Self-Tanning Gel. I really love this, so I just mix them on the back of my hand like this. And then I do maybe one pump. Oh, that was quite a big pump. I just did a bit more though. And I just mix it in on the back of my hand. And of course, with this being self-tanning, you definitely need to make sure that you go down your neck. Then I am going to go in with powder to set that all. I'm going to go with my big old fluffy brush and the Flawless Chisel Cheeks Contour Kit for medium to dark skin. Right, well, a bunch of powder to fill out this. I use this, let me try and show you, like, this. It's very well used. I use like the powder bit here to set my makeup, and then I use this shade in the middle for a little bit of contouring. I don't touch the shade because it's way too dark for me. I need to go and get a new one, or at least a separate powder. I have to heavily powder underneath my eyes and my lip. My top lip, like my cupid's bow, that area gets so sweaty, under my eyes gets so sweaty. I have no idea why, but these two areas of my face sweat the most, like a crazy amount. So I have to put a lot of powder on there. My makeup otherwise looks really cakey and splotchy. In the summer, it's like a nightmare. In the summer, actually, I don't bother wearing foundation at all, just because it just looks horrendous. It just looks horrendous. So sticking with that palette, I kind of use a mix of two palettes for my contour slash bronzer. So I use, like I said, I use the Flawless Chisel Cheek Contour Kit. By the way, this is by, I'm gonna sneeze. No, I'm not. This is by Barry. How annoying is it when you don't actually sneeze? I don't know if this is a pregnancy thing, but since I hit my second trimester, I sneeze like an insane amount. Like I spend every single morning till about lunchtime sneezing just non-stop. So I use a combination of this palette and this palette. This is one of my babies. I love this palette. This is the Moonlight Glow Face Palette by Le Splash Cosmetics. And I literally just use it for the bronzer, the bronze goddess, and the two blushes. I do not touch the highlight because I don't wear highlight. I just can't make it work on my face. And this is my little brush I use. It was a big brush, but it just kind of got old and like snapped off. So I just still use it. But I kind of do this because this is like this bronzer here, this shade is a bit darker than the bronzer in this palette. So I use it to like chisel out my jawline and then my cheekbones, and then I go in everywhere else with the other palette. Oh, this might be a bit difficult to do in a phone. And then once I'm happy with how I have contoured, I say contoured, done that, I then just go in and blend it over with the shade from the Lash Cosmetics palette, and I go on my forehead as well. I just kind of go over it to like blend it out a bit more and to give it a bit more of a warmer kind of orangey, I would say, kind of colour, so it's not like so dark and intense. I don't actually know what this is, but it's a Spectrum B08 brush, and I just take that same palette and I just do it on my nose. I don't actually properly nose contour, and I don't think I need nose contour. I just do it now because everyone did it, so I started doing it, and now I feel like my face looks really weird without it. So like sometimes like very rarely I'll forget, and then look at my face and I'm like, what have I not done? And I'm like, oh, my nose, does it have any shadowing on it? Staying with this same palette, I then use it to do my blusher. I just take a mixture of the two, and this is like when I feel like my face is complete after I learnt this technique. I never used to wear blusher until I learnt this technique, and now I love it. So I take these two and I literally go all the way across, and I just keep blending. So I go all the way across my cheeks, across my nose. So literally like that. I feel like I finally found a way that blusher works on my face. I just feel like it makes it look so complete, and it really complements, the colour really complements my blue eyes. Right, so next we're going to move on to my brows. They are extremely fair, so I do get them dyed and waxed every like 4 or 5 weeks. Unfortunately, I haven't had time to get them done, so they're extremely fair, and this is going to be extremely difficult to do. I just find that they're so fair that it's harder to do them than when I have them filled in. Like when I have them dyed, I can just quickly kind of shape them, add a bit more like length or kind of whatever, like width or whatever I want to them. Whereas when they are like this, it's kind of, you have to fill in. It's a lot more work basically. It is unfortunately not my baby. Like I use the XXX Brow Define Detailer by Revolution, but my Superdrug didn't have it. So I had to go for the next best thing. So this is again just a Revolution. But before I go in with the eyebrow pencil, I am going to gel them up. I use the Eyebrow Forming Gel by Kylerin Professional Makeup. I honestly don't want a lot of product. I don't want to gel it up like a crazy amount. So I put the little brush from the eyebrow pencil in there, or I rub it, oh, I just lost lid. Or I rub it like literally on here just to get a small amount of product to then put on my brows. Just like that. And then actually, weirdly enough, while we are waiting for that's got to dry, so while we wait for that to dry, I then do my lips. I don't know why. I just feel like it's the best thing to do. See, if you watch my favourite empty video, it's the same lip duo that was in there. So it is the Give Them Lala, hashtag Give Them Lala Beauty. It's called Lala Beauty. And this is the lip liner set in the Beach. So, oh god, this might be difficult. I don't fully line them. I have the weirdest shaped lips, so I don't fully go all the way and line them. That's literally all I do. So I like half line my lips. I don't go all the way because it creates the weirdest shape. It's crazy. And there we go. Again, lipstick was never something I wore until I found this duo, and then I just feel like it completes my face and it's a shade I like and it complements my eyes. Everything I do is kind of like a pinky, nudie, orangey colour because it really goes to my blue. So that's kind of the only colours that I use on my face, really. Let's hope, shall we? Let's all just say a little prayer that this works. Because sometimes I have to take them off and do it again because they look horrific. So let's just pray that I don't have to do that in this video and they're just gonna work first time. I feel like I'm nervous and there's a lot of pressure. Okay, there's one and I'm very happy with it actually. So that's gone all right. Just gotta try and make the other one look like the same. I'm not gonna lie, sometimes if I can't be bothered to redo them or if I haven't got time, I just use my hair to cover them. I'm not gonna lie. And then just hope and pray that nobody notices or that I don't put my hair up. Whew! I don't think your face just looks so much better when your brows are done, and how like crazy different does my brows look now. I need to find the lids. Right, now onto the eyes. I don't prime my eyes. I've done a primer for my skin. I've done a foundation. I feel like that's good enough. So I use a good old Real Techniques fluffy brush for my crease, and then for my lid I use the Spectrum brush in A40, and then I use the palette. This is one of my favourite palettes. This is the birthday edition of Steve Laurent, and I just think it has some gorgeous shades in here. These are all shades that are very complementary to my eye. Again, they're all like kind of pink, bronzy, nudie, orangey kind of shades. So this is my go-to palette, and I just love that it's so easy and portable as well. It doesn't actually have like shade names on it on the back, so I can't tell you what shade I'm going in with. But normally for the crease, I go in with this kind of Albany shade here. I'm happy with that, and then I normally go in with like a shimmery, I do a matte on the outside and a shimmery on the inside. So then on the inside, I'm going with my Spectrum brush, and I'm going to go in with this like shimmery, kind of more like peachy corally shade. Shades are quite blendable, they're quite buildable. Again, I'm not like too fussy about like about my eye kind of products or like my eyeshadows. But obviously there's nothing worse than an eyeshadow that won't blend or move. There you go, and then that is my eye done. It really pops in the camera. And then we are almost done. All I've got to do left now is my eyes, my mascara. I normally only use Benefit mascara, but I've run out and I had this one for my glossy box, so I'm using it. This is the Great Length Mascara, Lengthening and Thickening Mascara, formulated with jojoba oil and castor oil by Butano Beauty. I don't think it's as good as my Benefit, and I also don't like the wand. I don't like that it's not a curve. I love a curved wand, but it gets the job done. Just to warn you, I'm that girl that can't do her mascara without opening her mouth. So here we go. I can't. I meant to tap that. I don't know why. I can't do my mascara without opening my mouth. If you figured out how to do it, good on you, because I can't. And I do like to normally go in with a second layer just on my bottom lashes. By the way, if you have like a little bit of fall, I'm going to show you in a minute how to get rid of that I learned from Khloe Kardashian, and it works really well. Like a little hack to get rid of like mascara. Oh, I just like put that right in my eye. I think I might have to go get my, like, go buy a Benefits one because I don't know if I'm vibing with this mascara. See, like, I feel like you can't really see my bottom lashes that well. That's why I always go in the second layer. But let me just show you this quick hack that I learned from Khloe Kardashian. So, for example, when you've got a spoolie, so for example, I use one on my eyebrow pencil. Once the mascara is dry, you can literally just rub it away with this and it completely goes away. But make sure it's dry first, otherwise you're just going to smudge mascara on your face. But once it's dry, this gets rid of it like a dream. Yeah, see, there you go. Now that it's drying, right, literally just rub it like that, and it basically flakes off, flakes away. Like, for example, I've got a bit more up here, rub it, and it flakes off. Absolutely no way you can tell it's on there. I just think that's brilliant. I'm just gonna quickly go in again, just on my bottom, my second layer of my bottom lashes. This is my everyday makeup look. It doesn't really get more glamorous than this, and it doesn't really get much more simpler than this. This is kind of what I stick to, whether I'm filming, going out, you know, for dinner with friends, or just do my makeup. This is just my go-to. Oh, I'm stuff in my hair then. Oh, yeah, that is my everyday makeup look. So thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy it, please make sure to subscribe and give me a little like, and I'll be back in a couple of weeks with a baby haul, which I'm so excited. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon.